So welcome back, Finca family, to another episode of Meet the Horses. And this is our little series we have where we're trying to introduce you all of our horses. And this one is all about Quarentino behind me. And actually next week's is going to be about Fauno. They're besties, so their story is quite connected. But today is about this beautiful giant beast behind me. Now he is probably, in all of my time with horses, the most complicated horse we've ever had. Leah's going to tell you a bit about his story and how he's been with us over a year now, a year and a half, maybe nearly two. I should find out these facts. Time flies when you're having fun here. And we had to start so much back to basics with him, and we really had to listen to him. He's really a good example of how you have to really tune in and listen to them and be patient. He was so traumatized from his past, and he needed us to take things incredibly slowly, which Leah is going to tell you a little bit about because she's been here for most of his journey. He came before her, but you've seen her in other videos. She's been a volunteer. He's been with us over a year and she knows him so well. She's done so incredibly well with him in the past. About, I think, 8 months she's been working a lot with him. And so she's the best person to tell you. So I hope you enjoy his story and I see you at the other end.
Hello, I'm Leah and this is Quarentino, or short Tino. And yeah, first I want to tell him a little bit of his story. He got rescued before I came over 1 year ago, and they rescued him out of a stable where he had been by his own for over 7 years, and he was trained with harsh traditional methods. So when he came here, he couldn't really enter his personal space, and he started biting and kicking, but not because he was aggressive. He did it out of fear, because he wanted to protect himself, because he had so many bad things happening around him before. So he connected, if a human came to him, he connected it with fear or pressure. But then when he got here, he got more comfortable and he started seeing that humans are not just dangerous. He found his own voice now, and how this happened is with a lot of patience, positive reinforcement, and that we just showed him. So he found his own voice and got comfortable around humans again, because we really tried to spend a lot of time with him. And in the beginning when I came, he didn't really want to go out of the paddock. So I think he was the first horse I really worked with on the finca, and we just did small steps. And as well for me it was a challenge, because I never had a move which refused to move or which don't wanted to move. So I started really slowly with a lot of patience, a lot of treats as well, and then we got further and further. The first day we just went to our grooming station, and then the second day down to the garden and so on. And then at one point we made it to the place where we can do some groundwork with them. So then I started doing the groundwork with him, and he got really better and better. And he's a horse I really like here on the finca. So it's a little bit sad for me, but as well really good news. And I think we are all super happy, because Tino and Fauno, his best friend, who is with him in the paddock, they got rehomed to Fuerteventura, and they found a great home with a lot of space, amazing people. And the best thing is that they can go together as friends. And we are really happy and thankful that this happened. And as well, there will come a video about Fauno with Laura, his beloved person, I think next week. So you have to check it out and watch it as well. Good boy! As well, a special thing about Tino is that he is colicking quite easily. Having a colic means that the horse has really strong stomach pain, and it can even cause death. And the only thing to prevent it for Tino is that he moves a lot. So we really try to go out with him every day, do some groundwork with him, go for long walks. And doing this helps him really a lot, because once he couldn't get moved out of an injury he had, and he was really colicking quite often, and it's almost a miracle that he survived all of it. He colicked almost twice a week, and then we just started moving him every day, and when his injury got better, and since then he didn't colic once. So it is as well great that he found a new home where he has much more space and he can move around by himself, hopefully, as much as he wants, because yeah, unfortunately we don't have so much space. But as well, our connection really took profit from taking him out every day for a walk or doing groundwork with him, because now he has his, of course, like all of our horses, he has his own mind and his own character, and some love him, some hate him, but I definitely love him. And yeah, he's a great horse. We can have a lot of fun together, and he's as well really smart and learns fast, which is even more fun. Good boy. And now he's getting grumpy because he wants to move and don't stand around any longer. Right? Right, boy? Even if you have been outside already today. So now you know a little bit about Tino's story and his past and as well his future. And we are really, really happy, I just can't say it again, that they found this great home with a lot of space, and as well that they can go together as good friends. And yeah, we will try to keep you updated and see how they will enjoy it there in their new big field. Yeah, so that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this video about Tino. Don't forget to subscribe, to comment below, give us big thumbs up, and watch the next videos. That would be so cool if he walks into the camera.
Okay, so Leah did a great job of telling you all about him now and his future, and we're really excited about his new home of these two together, so we can't wait for that. I just wanted to add a couple of little points that she may have missed because it was before her time here. So he was, like I said at the beginning, like she mentioned, he was so traumatized, and it took so much patience. And at the very beginning, this was, we had another volunteer as well at the time, and me and her were working together with the clicker and the target, which became his best friend. He'd never had experiences like this before, and he got so much confidence from it, because at the beginning, like Leah said, you couldn't get into his personal space, you couldn't go near him. He became aggressive, he was scared of horses, he was scared of humans, he was scared of everything through traditional force methods in his past. And we took a long time to really break that cycle and get in. And like Leah mentioned, the secret to his health was movement. But at the beginning we couldn't do that because he was so nervous, and his trigger levels were so low, and we didn't want to push him too far, and we had to try and get that cycle to extend his comfort zone into humans. So trying to be able to get him to move, but without pushing him too much, to try and get this balance, because he had so many health issues as well. But once we cracked this, we really listened to him and we really connected, and then he allowed us to start taking him out more. It really helped not only his mind, but his body and everything, because he was suffering a lot with ulcers. He had, like Leah said, he colicked a lot, and we had a lot of trial and error with him. We were working with the best vets on the island, but it was still complicated, and we didn't know why. We had good times where he put on weight and then he lost weight again, and we went backwards and forwards, and it was such a complicated path with him. But now we cracked it, we listened to him, we just had to listen to our gut, and we had to listen to him. And now he's not a complicated horse at all. It was a long time coming, it took a long time. Hey Dulux, you missed being in the video. It took a long time coming, but once we cracked it, it was the most rewarding story. And the ending is gonna be perfect, because he's going to this amazing place where she's going to listen to him. We've spoken a lot. We know she's very patient. She believes in our ethics. She's going to listen to him, or listen to them even. And they've got a future away from in a place that's not so busy and loud, because although they're very happy here, so it's very windy today, you can see. They're very happy, but we think they're going to be even more happy because they're going to a place with a lot less happening. And they're both horses that struggle with external stimulants and things are making them nervous, and it's just going to be them two, and they're humans, and a lot more peace and a lot more space, and it's going to be perfect. So I hope you have heard all of this over the over the wind. If this has worked brilliantly, then Thanks so much to Comica because it is handling some extreme wind. So thank you so much. And as always, thank you for all of you for watching our videos. As always, comment your thoughts below. Let us know what you thought and which horse would you like to meet next. Thanks very much. See you again. So cool.